How's it going, everybody? Destauch here. And if you were enjoying Master Chief Collection on iOS and were expecting more from xCLOUD, well, I got some bad news for you. So this comes from XDA developers, where Apple has announced that they are not going to support xCLOUD anymore. It's being removed from the platform, and there are no plans to bring it in the future. And their reasoning is as followed. The App Store was created to be a safe and trusted place for customers to discover and download apps, and a great business opportunity for all developers. Before they go in our store, all apps are reviewed against the same set of guidelines that are intended to protect customers and provide a fair and level playing field for developers. Our customers enjoy great apps and games from millions of developers, and gaming services can absolutely launch on the App Store, as long as they follow the same set of guidelines applicable to developers, including submitting games individually for review and appearing in charts and search. In addition to the App Store, developers can choose to reach all iPhone and iPad users over the web through Safari and other browsers. So, yes, they are discontinuing xCLOUD on the iPhone, and it's just not going to appear in full, which I think is pretty disappointing, especially for a lot of those, Halo fans that, wanted to play Halo Infinite and other Halo games on their iOS devices. And, of course, the entire Xbox catalog of games that are offered in xCLOUD. I think it's really disheartening that Apple has to go down this path. I mean, Apple, ever since Mac, it's always been a closed-in kind of ecosystem. They don't allow a lot of creativity in terms of, the user choice. Only Android really allows you to install third-party apps and stuff. So, it's kind of pretty limiting, but Xbox actually had a pretty strong response to this, which I didn't expect, and their response goes as followed. Our testing period for Project xCLOUD Preview app for iOS has expired. Unfortunately, we do not have a path to bring our vision of cloud gaming with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to gamers on iOS via the Apple App Store. Apple stands alone as the only general-purpose platform to deny consumers from cloud gaming and game subscription services like Xbox Game Pass. And it consistently treats gaming apps differently, applying more lenient rules to non-gaming apps even when they include interactive content. All games in the Xbox Game Pass catalog are rated for content by independent industry rating bodies such as the ESRB and regional equivalents. We are committed to finding a path to bring cloud gaming with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to the iOS platform. We believe that the customer should be at the heart of the gaming experience, and gamers tell us that they want to play, connect, share, anywhere, no matter where they are. We agree. Yeah, so Microsoft is none too pleased about this. They're basically calling Apple out on their bullshit, especially with their hypocrisy, with their non-interactive gaming platforms that they are much more lenient on. I'm not really big into Apple, so I'm not sure what they're exactly talking about, but they're probably talking about, social media apps and apps that are outside of gaming. They don't follow the same rules as they would put on gaming. And I think it's good that Microsoft calls this out. And, I'd be angry too. I mean, Microsoft is trying to build a new platform. They're trying to expand Xbox from beyond just a console. And Apple, which is a huge customer base, they're just denying it. And Apple, they're their own company. They can choose what they want on their platform. And usually I'd be okay with it kind of, just saying, they don't want this on their platform. But what really, grinds my gears about all this is basically they're giving this, BS answer. Don't try to say, oh, you're trying to make a safe environment for your users, especially with the stuff you have on your platform. I mean, goodness. Snapchat and all that. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, don't use hypocrisy and non-answers and all this stuff to basically keep Microsoft out. And I think it's a disservice to their user base to keep them away from cloud streaming, because it's not just Xbox Game Pass, it's also Stadia, which, that's its own thing. But I think cloud gaming in a lot of ways is the future of gaming. And if they're going to lock people out of it, I don't like that. And this is a pretty big hit to some Halo gamers especially, because if you remembered, around 5 months ago, xCLOUD was launched on the iOS line of devices, but it only had the Master Chief Collection, so you could only play Master Chief Collection, and now you can't even play that. And You know, I just wonder, like, why did they even allow it in the first place if they're just going to do this now? I mean, it's just just disheartening. That's all I really have to say about that. It's just disheartening. I think Apple should stop being so exclusive and just get with the times and, embrace streaming. I mean, it's going to come eventually, and the market is going to push until you break. So, anyways, this was Destauch. What do you guys think about this? I'd like to know, and you can leave that in the comments. So, anyways, if you liked the video, please like it, and if you really liked it, try subscribing. This was Destauch, and I'll see you in the next one. Destauch out.